is a fucking joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk?
I told you the video. You're drunk.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm a fucking gangster.
Okay. Okay.
And you're here fucking talking about fucking naval, tribal fucking things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't give a fuck.
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this
For you.
reminds,
Oh,
this,
wait.
is, this is reminds
Oh,
me
for you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a fucking black man. You're talking
So
about my
what?
fucking people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're
and
not
I ask
listening.
you.
This is the problem with Great Millstone. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. The problem with Great Millstone is that you guys will accept anybody that say they're an Israelite, and they're gonna turn around and do something like this to you. I'm a gangster. Igor?
Well, we don't know who he is. We don't know if he's a Jake, Irishman, Gadite, whatever. He could be a Jake, maybe he might not be a Jake, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Igor? Shut the Igor? Dude, you cannot be an Israelite and let that ER is rolling off the tongue so fluid and fluently. Come on, GMS, you gotta chill, bro.
Shut your black mouth, you liar!
I think that's Toronto.
You're
No,
not listening.
shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
Uh-oh. A fight ensued. You don't need to shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
All right. Now, what?
Now, if he gets the upper hand, you should separate the guy's spirit with your hands. You got everything on camera. You be justified. But like I said, if you in a situation where it's only one person going out there speaking on a camp, go with a certain amount of people. You're in the middle of nowhere. You can get shot in the head, lay there dead for 10, 15 minutes, and somebody realizes this dude is well gone, and you've been in the spirit world.
What do you guys think? I know you guys hate me. You guys hate me? All right, I'm gonna let it play all the way through.
Teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
Now, one more time, y'all. Because I enjoyed this.
Yo, bro.
If you get him on the ground like that, you're on top of him, he's smaller than you ground and pound him. That means you take your fist and you drive into his face and elbows. Strikes, fist strikes and elbows. Fist strikes and elbows until he can't, until he doesn't move, and then hit him with a couple more. So he really don't move. Then kick the gun away and call the police and say, this guy pulled out a gun on me. He went to shoot me. I threw him down. I did what I had to do. Everything's on camera, officer.
You guys hear this? Listen to the punches. He starts to absolutely flatten this devil.
And then in my mind, I'm hoping he kills this motherfucker for doing this shit. I hope he kills the motherfucker.
Cock back the hammer and bust your face, bitch ass.
He said, I should cock back the hammer and bust your face. So,
Oh, no, I wouldn't get up. I'll stay on him until he sleep. He gotta be sleep. When you put him to sleep, you keep him asleep. Put him asleep, ground and pound his ass, put him asleep. Don't just say, oh, he's asleep. No, put his ass, keep him asleep. With them elbows. When them elbows, the forearm, elbow part coming down, bang, 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 till you see teeth popping out, blood skeeting.
so not only did he deliver a barrage of absolute damage, Deacon destruction mode, he's got the blower now. And he would have been justified to really end this guy.
I wouldn't want him to have to blow up because I can get caught with it. The cops say, oh, he killed the white boy, let's kill his ass. You kick it out, put him to sleep. Pull a thing, a blicky, a blower, a gat, a guete. You put him, if you got the upper hand, you over him, he's smaller than you mad on top of it, you got to rain down like 10 solid punches, ground and pound. Watch a UFC fight, it's a ground and pound. Go to YouTube, put in ground and pound and see what it is, and that's what you hit. Force coming down, you drilling into his face 10, 20 times, then the elbows come in. When he sleep, make sure the nigga stay asleep. And then you kick the gun out the way, you call the cops, and you tell them your story, and you said, I got everything on video.
Really delete him. Those were...
You shouldn't have got up. Because what if he would have grabbed well, you got the gun, but then you got his gun, so... Bitch ass.
Combination of several punches. Only thing great about it, remember when I told you guys, whatever you feel like you want.
And if the nigga go to sleep and the spirit leave his body, you justify it. I said, the man pulled a gun out on me. I got scared to death. I defended myself, and he died in the process.
Wanted to do or what should happen to that individual.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh. Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word English calls God, and his name in Hebrew means he exists. And Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the word English calls Jesus Christ. And his name in Hebrew means he is delivering. Bahashim is in the name of Kakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Milestone who rule well. Peace and blessings unto the sincere arguments pushed forward in the truth of the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing on the double shalom to the Israelites that's looking like the other nations in the Sharwatium. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dwight from GMS Line St. Louis Camp, and I'll come back at it with another video. This is just going to be a response to the Elder Apostle Tahar. You know, I'm sure you're familiar with his channel. So what is the 6-6 mark? 2, GMS Truth, right? So you had a Edomite that come up, you know, which the gun was actually a BB gun, all right? But still, though, they just... basically like practice, you know, for their brother, and it's just, you know, like a wake-up call and information. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shah is using this for brothers to learn how to defend themselves, because we coming into a time where you literally gonna have to defend yourself, right? So I'm entitled this is only the beginning. So we got the fist, the fire, the gun, the sword, another fire, and the missiles, okay? So yeah, this is only the beginning, man, because it's only gonna get worse from here on out, you know, because this war is spiritual, but eventually it's gonna turn physical, you know? If you don't know the word spirit means breath. Okay, we fight against our own demons, you know, because the main battle that each and every single one of us face, even you sisters, we face the battle from within. You know, we have to conquer our flesh. Okay, but you got guys like this to come up and what, you know, you got quote unquote Deacon Akai, Mr. lined up beard with a fitted hat. Okay, just going off and got kicked at every single GMS camp, which obviously the GMS brother was using wisdom. And, you know, that's the thing, you know, just a word of advice for you brothers is going out by yourself, or even if you with a camp, You know, number one, he had to be in a chief place of concourse. You know, like he in a park. But number two, you should never let anybody get that close to you. Like you see how close this dude is?
Is that
Let's listen to it again.
It might not be.
the tongue
Yo, bro.
You see how close he was? You know, so anybody that's close in your bubble, you know, like you should be creating distance and space, because he obviously is hostile. You know, like that would have been a real gun. You know, I'm just thankful. We all thankful to Yahweh Shemiah Shah that the brother is okay. He didn't lose his life and he actually wanted to fight. But it's just a word of advice for you brothers, man. Like, never let nobody like that get up on you. Okay? Cause that could cost you your life. Okay, here it is. You think that, you know, I'm gonna just be humble, man. You know, I'm gonna just keep it spiritual. You know, and don't get me wrong, you do have to follow the scriptures, but you gotta use wisdom as well. You know, everything is a balance. You know, you can't be too much of a passive aggressive turn the cheek brother. Okay, you have to be in complete balance. You have to know when to throw hands and when to not throw hands. Okay, so, and yeah, and stuff might get carnal, man, because we coming into some carnal times, because everybody knows about the Israelites. They know what we teach, they know what we stand for, and they know that we are racist. Okay, racist just means for your people. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 144 and verse 1, and it reads, Psalm of David. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight, right? So the Lord teaches all our hands to war. And guess what? The Lord is going to teach us the art of physical war as well. You know, because the elect is going to take down this infrastructure, you know. Starting off with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the rest of you other nations that's in power. Now to have your own countries, your own laws, okay, your own military, etc., etc. You know, all that's going to have to get broken up, you know, when the Lord grants his men spiritual power. Okay, so James chapter 1. James chapter 1 and verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and coming down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning, right? So every good gift. Okay. And one of those gifts is what? The art of combat. Like King David was blessed to be a mighty warrior. Okay, he was a mighty feared warrior. Okay, and the Lord put the spirit in him to be that way. Okay, to be respected and to win those strongholds. Okay, to go into battle and slay tens and thousands of men. Okay, Psalms 18. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 18. Verse 8. It is the Most High that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. Right? So the Most High girdeth King David with strength. You know, he girded all of us. You know, because it takes strength and the Most High to put a spirit into you to do what we do as far as having faith. You know, because having faith is a masculine trait. Okay? If you don't have faith in Yahweh Shemiah Shai, you pretty much bitch made. Because like we always say, the only true men are left are the men of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, starting off our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Verse 33, he maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me on high places. He teaches my hands to war so that a bow of steel is broken in my arms. Right? So he teaches my hands to war. Okay, a bow of steel. A bow of steel is broken in his arm, man. Like, you know, like you train your arms and your hands to be hard as rock. Okay. You know, I practice a style like where you have a wooden dummy. Okay, and you hit that wooden dummy to basically condition your bones so you can block punches and kicks. Okay. So this is, which I encourage every brother to learn some form of martial art, and to don't let anybody come up in your face and invade your personal space, because that's how he felt so that's how he felt so comfortable to do that to him, because you didn't set that boundary. You gotta set a boundary. And it's just as a man, just set a boundary. And that's a part of this truth, is setting boundaries within yourself, like knowing what you like and what you dislike. The scriptures even tell you that. Proverbs 24:3. It's like it's a late night. And it reads, through wisdom is the house builded, and by understanding it is established. Right? So through wisdom is the house builder, right? So just so like you build a house. You gotta lay the foundation. Then you gotta get the materials. Then you gotta get the workers. Okay. And then set a time period, how long you think it'll take you, and then you get to work, So it's the same way how with that, But right now we are building spiritually, building the house of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, the house of David. Okay, and the house of David was mighty warriors. They were all fighters. Like the brothers in Chicago, starting with the elder Malcolm, and the elder's name means to what? Fight. Okay. He's a very skilled man when it comes to the art of combat, because he was in the Marines and practiced BJJ, and many other styles that he practiced in verse 4. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of understanding increases strength. But by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and the multitude of thy counsels there is safety. Right? So kind. In the same way with combat, the way how you get good at it is through what? Practice. The same way how we learn this truth, how we able to cut whoever, we able to pull out scriptures just like that. We even call the scriptures a sword, a spiritual sword. And the scriptures even talk about the whole armor of a Mashiach. Okay? The whole armor. And that's what you got to put on while you out there. All right. So this is Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right? Because you got these elites that's constantly putting curses on us and praying to the spiritual demon Satan to plague our minds, to cause discourse in our families, to make our women revolt against us. You know, all these different wicked things. Says, wherefore take on you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Right, so kind. You know, because it's not our intentions to go out there and like, yeah, I wish a nigga would. You're like, nah. We trying to edify and fish for the elect. You know, but if it does happen, you have to be ready. You know? Because the scriptures even talk about being ready. Okay, yeah, be ready, for you know not what hour your Lord does come. And you don't know when Satan gonna come either. But you got to be ready for him, man. Don't let these people invade your space, man. Tell the asses to back up. Hey, man, back up, you know. If you don't want to learn how to box or select any type of martial art of your choice or whatever, then at least like learn some self-defense techniques so you can defend yourself, so you don't get hurt out there, man. You know, like learn how to dodge and avoid punches. At least that, you know. Learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I had on that. And I want to say shalom, and on to the next one.